So, within every Yu-Gi-Oh series, there are duels that we wished happened, but unfortunately never did. So today, I thought I'd give you 5 duels that I wish happened in Yu-Gi-Oh GX. Hello everyone and welcome to Dueling with Downton, and today, let's talk dueling. Now this video is based on my own personal opinion / desires, so if you wish to see something different from me, then let me know in the comments down below. Also, I'll be using the dub names for characters within this video just for my own convenience. Starting off this list in no particular order, we have Zayn versus Kyberman. We could have gotten a massive showdown, seeing Blue Eyes White Dragon or Ultimate Dragon versus Cyber End Dragon or the Cyber Dragons. Now, had these two dueled, it would have been an epic clash for the ages, and would have answered the question, which is better, Blue Eyes Ultimate or Cyber End? Now, of course, timeline-wise, I think this duel would have fitted in before Zayn fell into darkness and obtained the Cyber Darks. Maybe losing to Kyberman gave Zayn the push he needed to ditch the Cyber Dragons and obtain the Cyber Dark monsters. I know this duel, had it happened, would have seemed like filler, but even so, you can make filler impactful and great, and still give the audience something to talk about that is memorable and fun. So this is a duel that I really wanted to see, but unfortunately never did. Now the next duel on this list is a bit of a weird one, but hear me out. I wish we saw Blair versus Yubel. This duel would have been two duelists fighting for Jayden's love and body, and would have been very cheeky in places while being comical. Imagine seeing Yubel summon onto the field, getting that sort of lover's filter added to her expression when being attached to a love or maiden counter, just like how Avion and Sparkman did when they attacked Maiden in Love. I don't know if that would have actually happened though, because obviously genders and whatnot, but that might actually occur and would be quite funny. In terms of timeline placement, this would probably need to happen in Season 4, as it would only happen when Yubel is in spirit form. And this would be, in my opinion, a way for Yubel to test Blair's feelings towards Jayden, seeing if she is worthy of him. Ultimately, Blair would prove herself worthy in Yubel's eyes, and I think it would be a great way to kind of further develop Blair's character, both in dueling and her pursuit in love. Now, of course, they did kind of do this in Season 4 with Alexis and Blair, but I feel like this would be a little bit more fun to see. Although, that being said, realistically, I can't see any universe in where Blair would be able to beat Yubel, just based on the way the decks sort of playstyle and the monsters that are involved in them. Still though, would be quite interesting, nevertheless. Getting back to some more serious duels, between two great duelists I'd love to have seen, Chaz, Princeton versus Jesse Anderson. The two would have such fun chemistry between each other had they dueled. Both are extraordinary good duelists, with some great records to their names. Plus, would you imagine the interaction and dialogue said between the Ojamas and Crystal Beast spirits? It would be very comical, and you know Ojama Yellow is going to get massacred by Rainbow Dragon while it screams and cries for help, but ultimately it's just sacrificed as cannon fodder. I don't really know who would win this duel. Personally speaking, I would like it to be a draw, because I really like both characters and wouldn't want to see either of them lose. Then again though, whoever loses I still think would look strong, because obviously the profile of both duelists going into it. Let me know your predictions on the outcome in the comment section down below if this duel were to have taken place. Now then, this next duel is one that I'm surprised actually never happened, because it's quite realistic when you think about it. And that is Jayden versus Pegasus. After all, once we saw that Pegasus was a returning character within GX, I thought that this was a guarantee. I wondered if we were actually going to get another duel between protagonist and creator / card maker. It just made a lot of sense to have this happen. We know from the duel between Jayden and Franz, when Jayden faced the Winged Dragon of Ra, the Pegasus was in awe about Jayden's confidence and ability in dueling. He even compared him to Yugi Muto. That should have been reason enough to get Pegasus curious and intrigued and ask for a duel against Jayden, to really test that comparison in his mind. We know that even without the Millennium Eye, Pegasus would still be a decent duelist, and the Elemental heroes are powerful enough at that moment in time as well to have made the duel within the series be a great one. One for the ages had it happened. Instead, we got Pegasus versus Crowler and Bonamard. Ew. At the same time though, another duel involving Pegasus that would have been great to see would be Pegasus versus Jesse Anderson, as Pegasus gave Jesse the Crystal Beast monsters. So in a weird way, that could have been a proving duel to showcase that Jesse was the correct person to obtain the Crystal Beasts. But yeah, that's a bonus one. Now then, for the final duel on this list. This one is actually a multiple set of duels that would have been interesting to see if this what if scenario actually happened. Because of his skill level at the time within the series, it was outstanding, but would it match up against the many different playstyles of the Shadow Riders? I'm of course referring to Aster Phoenix versus the Shadow Riders. At first, I was thinking about just making the duel between Aster and the Sacred Beasts a part of this list. Then again, I thought about it, and there were a lot of different monsters and playstyles that the Shadow Riders presented, and I just kind of thought it would be cool to see Aster go up against them as like a parallel to see if he would have had an easier time or a more difficult time when comparing his journey through the Shadow Riders and Jayden's journey through the Shadow Riders. Personally, I think this topic might need a deeper dive into it and explore the topic further, maybe in another video moving forward. Let me know if you'd like to see that, if obviously that's something you're interested in. But yeah, Aster Phoenix versus the Shadow Riders, and of course their leader, the Sacred Beast user, really should have happened. Just as a what if sort of scenario. Anyways, those were just 5 among many duels that I would have loved to have seen within the Yu-Gi-Oh GX anime series. Let me know some duels you wanted to see from that show in the comments down below, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe for more things Yu-Gi-Oh, and of course I'll be seeing you next time. Have a great day, alligator, madane, goodbye.